Good day, ladies and gentlemen. This is Eustace Leon Greaves Jr. It is the 3rd of April. Calling you, well, not calling you, but talking to you or sending you this video from the international headquarters of Greaves Financial Services and Greaves Insurance Agency. Just some things I want to go over very quickly in this time of the coronavirus, also known as COVID-19. I want to bring you up to date on some things regarding real estate, regarding insurance. And just some and also some tax information, things I hope are helpful tips. You can always reach me by email at Eustace, EUSTACE, at INSUREMEEG.com, or again, Eustace at Greaves, GREAVES, insurance.com. Again, going through a rebranding and a renaming process here. And you can, so I think I gave the number. I don't know if I did, 718-489-2218 or 718-783-2722. The sound you heard was a notification. So anyway, let's go over a few things that you should be aware of here again, April 3rd, 2020. Number one, as you know, in terms of your income tax returns, I mentioned in an earlier video that the federal government had extended the filing and actual payment season until July 15th. Well, just about every state in the union has done the same thing. So if you're in New York State, yes, July 15th. I think the only state that has an earlier date is Virginia. So again, July 15th is the only state. July 15th is the new filing and payment date. I think they're aware that people just don't have the money to pay. If they owe, they don't have the money to pay. They're not working. So that makes a lot of sense. So that takes care of the income tax material for right now. Let's talk about what insurance companies are doing. New York State, and you should be getting something from your insurance broker or agent or company by April 9th or April 13th. There's two different dates. Basically, Executive Order 202.13, New York State Department of Financial Services has made several amendments to the insurance law. Basically, ladies and gentlemen, number one, we've got to inform you by, it says here, April 9th, of new non-payment rules related to the non-payment of premiums. Put it to you this way. If you can't make your premium and that payment and if you got a non-payment, let me put it this way. If you got a non-payment cancellation notice prior to March 29th of this year, you're going to be given a similar extension that other people who are now finding they can't make their payments are getting. If you use a premium finance company, you're going to be able to work with them, regarding any missed payment. So basically, here's what it means, folks. You're going to be given time, 60 days on an auto or home policy and 90 days on a life policy, in order to make up your missed payment. So don't worry. The insurance industry was in consultation with the government's office. We don't want people to suddenly lose their home insurance. Worst thing that could happen at this time is that your insurance cancels because of non-payment because you just couldn't pay it. Alrighty? And then you have a house fire or you have a burglary. Don't worry about that. Again, your insurance producer is supposed to contact you. I'll be sending something out to all of my clients. In addition to the fact that the four companies I do the most business with, and they are Travelers, Progressive, and Keystone. I know that Travelers and Kingstone, rather. I'm sorry, Keystone. I'm thinking about Pennsylvania for some reason. They've already sent out notices to the clients. They'll be sending out their own notices, but I will also be sending out a notice to the clients to let them know. Listen, this is what's going on. Okay, even New York Property is sending out a notice to customers regarding COVID-19 non-payment situation. So don't worry about your insurance for right now. The insurance industry is on top of it. The last thing we want to do is just, I would say, and I can't speak for the industry, but the last thing you want to do is just cancel everybody's policy because they can't make a payment during this time. It's better that you stay inside. We fight this thing, and and this way, if we're not out in the street trying to hustle and make a dollar and a dime, chances are we can flatten that mountain or that hill that they're talking about and turn it into a flat line. That's not a good thing. Not a flat line, but let's just say we want to do whatever's necessary to make this virus manageable by our health professionals. Oy, somebody's going to mention that. Now, real estate. Guess what? Real estate agents and brokers and appraisers and inspectors, you are essential again. I suggest you go to the New York State Association of Realtors website, nysar.org, and you will see what you can do on their frequently asked questions page, all of the things you can do. You can't have a general open house, but you can do a one-to-one showing as long as you're going to maintain the rules of at least 6 feet of separation. Isn't it amazing? 6 degrees of separation, which made Will Smith a household name, and 6 feet of separation to keep ourselves safe. I just thought about that. Anyway, let's continue. Don't forget, I mentioned in an earlier video, don't only wash your hands, wash your face, your neck, behind your ears, scrub a little bit on the outside area of your ears, because if you do get droplets because you're not wearing a full face mask, you're going to have droplets on your skin no matter what. Doesn't matter if you get home and you wash your face. Maybe you can't take a shower right away. Do yourself a favor. Wash your face. Get down on that neck. Even maybe pass a little soapy water over the top of your head if you're blessed to have hair as short as mine. Something I was talking about with my daughter, the wonderful Ashley T. Greaves, this morning. I said, you know what, kid? We should be in pretty good shape. She said, why? He who was about to go out into the street. I said, you know what? We wash our dishes by hand. We always have contact with soap and water. A lot of people have dishwashers. How many of you are washing your dishes in the dishwasher and you're not even really sanitizing the dishwasher 3 times a day, outside or inside? So maybe we should go back to, on a basis, fill the sink with hot soapy water, wash your dishes, drain, then rinse and then dry off your dishes. Your hands will be silky soft if you use the right dish detergent. Your hands will be silky soft, and you'll be fighting the virus. Another thing you should do: drink warm water, maybe a little spritz of lemon in there, or orange, whatever you might like, infuse it with something. But drink warm water, because viruses, according to all of the experts I've been listening to, they don't like heat. Another thing, if your apartment is a little cold, if you can do it, buy a heater, buy a space heater, and heat a room. Make that the room that everybody goes to when the rest of the apartment is just too cold. I know if I say that landlords should be following all the rules and regulations of heating buildings, a lot of them will say, well, listen, I can't afford to right now because a couple of people didn't pay rent this month, and the oil man is not going to deliver unless I give him a check or this or that. Okay, heat your space. Heat a space, and if necessary, stay in there, especially if you're feeling not so hot. Alrighty. Gee, that's pretty good. Oh, I have for sensitive mail, during this time, because I'm not in the office every day to collect the mail as it comes in. If you're one of my tax clients, or you're sending me some sensitive mail, here's what I want you to do. I now have a post office box, and I want you to send the mail to 1288 Coney Island Avenue. Again, 1288 Coney Island Avenue, P.O. Box 300639, Brooklyn, New York 11230. And you can send it priority, express. If it's tax information, please send it at least priority with my signature required. This way you'll get a notification when I sign for it, so you'll know I have it. I'm doing this simply because, again, I'm not here all the time. I'm not able to get my packages here all the time. So I don't know if a package comes, they leave it on the step and somebody steals it. I hate to say that. This way I know I'll get my packages and I know I will receive your sensitive mail. Alrighty? Oh, and if you're sending a check, send it to the P.O. box. Let me see. What else? I guess that's about it for now. Oh, one other point. Two other points. Please, in my neighborhood, there have been a lot of car break-ins. And inevitably, when I ask people, what did they take? Oh, I left the jacket on the seat of the car. I left my charging cord for my phone on the seat of the car. Leave nothing on the seat of the car. Nothing. Leave nothing on the floor. Don't fold the seat back to run inside for 5 minutes. That's a sure signal that there's something under that seat. It only takes a minute to break a window, open the door, grab what's in there, and keep running. These are hard times, ladies and gentlemen. Understand that some people who may not normally be driven to act in certain ways, they're going to act in those ways nowadays. And finally, a final point, and then I'm out of here. If you have a vehicle, a car, that is insured and registered illegally in another state, do yourselves a favor. Now is the time, excuse me, while you have a little extra time, now is the time to get right with the powers that be. Because the one thing you don't want to happen is that you come out one morning and someone has run into your vehicle. They run into the back of it. They were turning the corner and they ran into the side of it and did substantial damage. And you're insured and registered in Rhode Island. Because the first question, if I'm the insurance company, the first question I'm going to ask you is, why were you in Brooklyn? Why was the vehicle in Brooklyn? Where did you work? Show me your utility bill. All of these questions will come up, and I'm going to tell you what, companies may forgive you for not being able to pay right now. But when it comes to paying claims for policies that were gotten using fraudulent means, I believe insurance companies are going to start to come down extremely hard and, in fact, refuse to pay claims. If they can definitely prove that you live in Brooklyn, but you're insured in Rhode Island, you're insured in Texas, you're insured anywhere else but Brooklyn. So, do yourselves a favor. It's time to get right with the creator you believe in. Okay, stop calling on him or her and you know you got your car insured in the wrong place and registered in the wrong place. It only takes one accident to mess up your entire life where you don't have insurance protection. All right. Again, I'm Eustace Leon Greaves Jr. I'll be out of here today, out of the office by 2. And all I can say is this, folks. It is the time of the coronavirus. Do yourselves a favor. Stay home. Stay safe. Stay healthy. All righty. Again, call me, send me an email. If you didn't get a copy of my latest newsletter, the April edition of Health and Safety News that you can use, send me an email. I'll be more than happy to send you a copy. All righty. God bless, be well, stay safe, stay healthy, and may the Creator of your choosing continue to pour out his or her richest blessings to you, those you love, and even those people you don't care about too much because they're kind of evil, but guess what? We're all God's children. Take care. God bless. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.